catch me. And I chose it because when I read the back, it sounded an awful lot like A Handmaid's Tale, which is one of our AP literature reads, and it's probably one of my very favorite books ever. And it's really a satirical look at teen pregnancy. After watching 16 and Pregnant and Juno and some of those others, this author was inspired to kind of make a social commentary on the book, on pregnancy, in the book. And it's a pretty funny read when you read it. It's got a lot of interesting new vocabulary that I wouldn't have thought of that kids would use. And in the book, pregnancy is in demand because of an infertility problem that they're having in the world. And it's set in Princeton. And so your goal as a teenage girl is to have a high IQ and be beautiful and blonde and, you know, have this really fertile place for babies to grow and to give away. So that they're surrogates. And in the book, she's got a twin sister, the main character, and she's got a completely divergent view from this girl who's been raised to be a good surrogate. And it's just this interesting interplay between the churchy and this future surrogate. So that's why I picked Pumped. Kind of interesting. Winter Girls is one that I used this year as the Literature Circle book by Laura Halsey Anderson. And she wrote one of my favorite books, Speak, and she definitely deals with really hard topics for teenage girls mostly. And in this one, she's talking about eating disorders, and she shows how eating disorders are not just a diet gone bad. They are actually mental illness, and what happens to a mind that is entrenched in an eating disorder, and all the different things that it shocks you to read. And so I picked this one because I thought it was probably pretty important for girls to understand that if they're grappling with dieting, how it can go in the wrong way, but also it's not just about a diet. It's about how you feel about things in your life. And so that was demonstrated in Winter Girls really well.